Hello and happy 4th of July, America. Happy Independence Day. I am Coach Renee. I'm with QE3 Inspire, and today we're going to dig down and talk about 5 attributes that align themselves with true personal independence. Now, I know we're celebrating all around the world the fact that people within 13 colonies who didn't have anything in common and didn't even share the same hopes and beliefs for themselves as colonies, they came together, didn't they? They came together and they beat a giant, if you will. And we love an underdog, but this was a rally that started here and became the United States of America and inspired countries all over the world. I love that. What I love even more is that there are 5 different attributes that I've discovered in that story of America and also within the story of my own life. 5 different attributes that align themselves with true personal independence. Now, wait, first, let's talk about what independence is. It is freeing yourself from outside control and outside authority. It is not depending on others for what you alone do, think, and feel. It is being unconventional, and it is liberating yourself and being a maverick. So I'm aware that in America, those are some wonderful ideals that we rally around and celebrate. And I completely encourage that. What I'd love for you to do is to look inside of yourself and inside of your own life and find where these ideals are true for you and find where you may need to lean into a little bit more of independence, a little bit more of a liberating of yourself from outside controls to give yourself true independence. Now, let's look at the fact that all of us have inherited the ideals that the original framers of the Declaration of Independence fought for, not just with having independence from an outside authority, but with having self-reliance, self-sufficiency, and being able to do absolutely what is necessary in our own lives to bring about success and freedom and control over our own situations. So, how is it possible to harness these qualities and become fully free, fully independent? Well, independence is knowing that you have what it takes, knowing that you can do whatever is necessary for yourself to make it through. Well, there's hope, there's belief, and then there's a knowing. And that knowing goes beyond those other ideals, beyond belief, beyond that hope that you have for yourself. You gotta know, even without having seen it, having created it for yourself, that you can truly bring it about. It is having an awareness and a perception and something that goes beyond all comprehension, that you can actually do what it takes to bring these things about. And people talk a lot about belief. They talk about having an unshakable hope and stepping into your faith. And all of that is true and good. And that is what we want. What I'm referring to is more than this. it's combining all of these elements into a very vital kind of energetic essence. It is a positive emotion that you lean into, and that catapults you beyond everything that you could even explain. But you know that everything that you hold on to in that moment is what you know. You know you're able to do what needs to be done. You know you'll be able to get through it. And you know that you have what it takes somehow. And so that's the first thing. The second thing, independence, is holding on to your support system in the highest regard while you understand that having that system could never detract, could never take away from you and your abilities, not one bit. So you celebrate that support system. You know the value of those people that are there for you, whether it's a bestie, a spouse, whether it's a family member, a group of people, whether it's a psychiatrist or a sponsor. No matter, that support system is there to help build you up, to help grow you, to help strengthen you in the ways that you need to be strengthened in whatever moment you may find some sort of weakness. We all have weaknesses, okay? But in the moments when times get rough, you know you can lean into that support system, those people, that family member, whatever it is, whomever they are, to help you get through. And it's okay. It's okay to lean into that support system to get through that moment. And you know that doesn't take away from you, but it only gives you fuel to get through. Number 3, independence is seeing the power of letting go. This was a tough one for me. Why? Well, because I've had a lot of moments in my life where I actually had to give up and let go of a lot of things. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But what I found is that independence is all about letting go. It's all about knowing what to hold on to and what to let go. Letting go boosts your ability to think for yourself, to make your own choices, to do what you want. It frees you to fully energize your becoming. Right. Letting go takes care of your needs because now you have more ability, more energy, more resources to fuel your needs. It helps you develop your own safety net and boost your trust and your reliability on your own abilities. And so you respect yourself. Come on, somebody. And you know that you're strong. Letting go is letting go of overwhelming emotion, burdens, past mistakes, failures, and troubles. And all right, you're accepting that you did it. You made a mistake, you boo-booed, whatever. But it's never too late to start again. And so letting go allows you to do that and gives you the fuel that you need to begin again powerfully. So letting go allows you to let go of negative stimulation, negative memories, mental thoughts, agonizing beliefs, things that plague you and rob you from your peace, your glory, and helps you with the present moment, finding joy. All right? They don't sap your energy because you've let them go. You're free to create empowering self-talk that stimulates you and brings you everything that you need to move through. Letting go means people. Let go of the people who hurt you in the past, people who still hurt you in your present, people who mean you no good, all right? Speaking from experience, you let go and you remove your physical presence from somewhere into a place that's safe, into a place filled with love, into a place where you can find the hope, the joy, and everything else that you need for yourself. So conduct an inventory on where the hurt resides, and allow yourself to move from the hurt. You got to acknowledge the existence of that hurt. Don't deny it. And then honor yourself by refusing to enter into a hurtful or unsafe space ever again. Let go of the anger. Let go of the grudges. Let go of the things that mean you harm. And that is because, let go of the revenge. So I made that point especially for me because there was a time when, I let go. I wasn't angry. I wasn't, holding on to hurt, but boy, I believed that one day I was going to get revenge. People, my friend, let go. Let it go. This does not serve the incredible person that you are becoming. So let it go. And I don't care what it is. And I know that you know that I am speaking from experience, and I'd rather have it be my experience than yours. Let it go. I was cheated on many times. I was stolen from. I lost everything that I ever hoped for, and I failed tragically. And so I know that you can realize, since I am speaking from experience, that when I tell you I held on to the ugliest of emotions, and it did nothing good for me, nothing good. It hurt me. It kept me locked in a place that I would never hope for you. It kept me angry. It kept me just continuing to yo-yo this ugly, terrible spiral. Let it go, my friend. All right? So elicit the help of a therapist, because that's what I had to do. A psychologist, psychiatrist, therapist, counselor, doesn't matter. If it takes professional help, go get it. You deserve it. Do it for you so that you can be free and have a dynamic life like I am enjoying today. But do what you need to do for yourself. Let it go. It took many, many, many months for me, so don't think it's going to happen overnight, but take your time, walk in that thing, walk it out, let it go finally, so that your life can be incredible. And the next point, independence is acknowledging your weakness or weaknesses along with your strengths. We all have weaknesses. This ain't me stepping on your pinky toe, okay? We all have weaknesses. But when we allow our weaknesses to come front and center, when we can own them, then it helps us to become stronger. I know the current trend is to focus on your strengths, as if we're super women or super men or super people, whatever. That is not, it's not good. It's not true. We actually need to just focus on all of ourselves. I believe in regenerative living, okay? And that is not only focusing on your best so that the other parts of you can atrophy. Who wants to walk around with, a part of themselves that has shrunk, right? If you can help it. If you can't help it, you can't help it. Move forward in your power, okay? Because you got power too. But if you can, focus on all of you so that you are regenerating, renewing yourself, and becoming even more resilient. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about developing your inner strength. We're talking about developing your awareness of all of yourself and becoming more resilient so that you can thrive as a person, so that you can thrive as a family member and bring more thriving into your family, and so you can help your society thrive as well. This means harnessing your creativity in ways that empower you, that strengthen you, that grow you into the person that you are becoming. Okay, Diva? Okay? All right. So now, acknowledge your weaknesses, assess them, and hey, there's a whole way of bringing realization, actualization of your own strengths and your own abilities. But better understand where your weaknesses show up, where your strengths show up, why and how. And that allows you to understand how you can be strengthened as a whole person. We're whole people. So if you do that, it enables you to become stronger and to use your power effectively. That's what we're talking about today. Difficult times are going to come. Opportunities come within those difficult times. You have a personal power. You already have personal power, but you can understand more about your personal power so that you can use that personal power in times of difficulty. And that's how resilience comes about. That's how we become even more powerful. So, last point, independence is discovering new and enriching experiences that enable your growth. So when you open yourself up to new opportunities, okay, on the other side of that is failure. But I say embrace the failure. We want failure in our lives. Oh, what is she talking about? Coach Renee, are you saying? Absolutely. Failures bring us into the fullness of learning, which is the fullness of growth. All right? We must encounter new opportunities to grow ourselves and allow ourselves to solidify our learning, allow ourselves to fail, allow ourselves to better comprehend so that the outcome is growth. I know the word failure throws a lot of us into a traumatic place, but don't let it. Move beyond that and understand that failure is quite necessary, that failure is absolutely good for us. When we failed in school and we made an F, what did we do? Well, most of us burn the midnight oil because we realize there's something, a whole lot of something, that I don't know. And when we retake the test, because there's always a retaking of the test in school and in life, when we retake the test, I want to know this time. I want to pass this time. I don't want to fail again. And so, failure allows us to become a better version of ourselves. It really does. I wholeheartedly believe that every person on earth has the capacity to develop through their failure. So allow failure to catapult you into quintessence. What is quintessence? It is the highest, best that we all have the capacity to develop into. And so you will tend to not make the same mistakes when you fail. You tend to develop patience, gratitude, and other higher level characteristics that are needed to push us into more powerful positions of leadership and more powerful positions of decision making. You tend to shift. You allow the shift that is necessary to develop a powerful perspective. And when you allow the power of perspective to allow you to see life, to see your circumstances, to see people, to see potential threats and other things in your life, you have a greater control of your emotions. You have control over your fears. You have control over plaguing memories and debilitating people and other circumstances, and you have a position of power. Another point, when you allow failure to enter your life, you have the power of focus. You know it's not possible to do everything perfectly, and you know that there will be times that you will fail, and that allows you to choose to concentrate your efforts in moments where you can just simply do your best and accept that your best was the best that you could do, and so you move on. So true independence is a beautiful place to arrive into after enduring the journey of independence, the journey that comes along with finding yourself in positions to allow that independence to grow you, right? You've got to go through some things. It's knowing what you want, being able to go after it with everything in you. It's having strength in your convictions, healthy convictions, right? Having the strength of your convictions and not backing down because they don't align with other people, no matter that you're popular or unpopular, no matter that you are going the road alone. True independence is speaking out whenever you're going against the grain because you know that it's the best thing, it's the right thing, and it's the wholesome thing to do. So, independence in America is celebrated from sea to shining sea. See how I did that? But it's so much more than something that was won 250 years ago. It is a state of mind. It is a commitment that you pick up and take with you every single day. It's active and it helps you to honor your becoming. You step into quintessence to be the best that you absolutely can be, and you celebrate your honoring of yourself every single moment of every single day. Thank you for this time. It's been fantastic. I hope you have a wonderful 4th celebration, but even more than that, I hope you honor your personal independence every single day in every moment of the day. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you again.